Hello, everybody. Just want to wish you all a happy new year to start off this video. Um, and along with it being a new year, looks like we're going to be very likely going to war in this new year. Now, you may be asking, what am I talking about? Well, a couple hours ago, President Trump dropped this post on Truth Social, basically saying that it just the Iranians have to stop killing their own peaceful protesters, because apparently there's been some protests, a lot of mass protesting over the last week per se, and the Iranian military came in and eliminated some of the protesters, and President Trump was not too happy about this, and he dropped a post saying that we are locked and loaded and ready to help. Basically saying that he said that we're locked and loaded, and then I'm ad libbing this, that we're basically ready to come in and help the Iranians um, fight the Iranian government. So basically, Trump is saying we're ready to go to war. Now, will we go to war? I don't know. In a lot of ways, this is President Trump doing a power move where he'll drop a post on Truth Social announcing to everyone in the world that he's ready to do this and that he has the power to do this. And it's more or less a power move to show the strength of the American military, strength of the American government, and just strength of America in general. Now, the thing is Trump also dropped a lot of posts this summer when we bombed Iran about at their nuclear facilities to stop their nuclear production. And he made a lot of posts about saying how we were going to do it, and he did do it. So the question then becomes, are we going to actually go in and do something in Iran? Well, I do personally think that if Iran keeps up with the state that they're doing and keeps up doing um, bad things in the eyes of President Trump and the rest of the world in general, I do think that we will be going to war with them. The only problem is that would have a lot of negative effects in the Middle East, destroy certain American interests. I know we would break off some alliances and some trade aspects with certain people. I can't exactly tell you who right now off the top of my head, but I know for a fact that we probably would. I know Russia probably wouldn't be too happy with us if we attacked Iran, nor would China, or probably North Korea too. Probably wouldn't be too happy. Um, and then, of course, if we do this, we do risk getting Israel involved, because a lot of countries like Lebanon, the unrecognized Palestine, because Palestine's not a country, and other countries like Syria, um, would very likely and could very likely take this as an excuse to go after Israel for fear that saying that Israel's in on it, which Israel could very well be in on it. I don't know. Because, I mean, you never know with the way that we're tied in with Israel and our relationship. They could very well be in on it, and this could very well be something to aid Israel. It all just depends. But either way, it could very well prove damaging to Israel and try the attempts at peace that we're trying to get in Gaza and with Hezbollah and everywhere. And so this could, if we went to war, it could very well cause some issues for American interests. But if we also go to war, this would really help the Iranian people. I mean, they've been under dictatorship for many, many years and decades, and they've been wanting out of it for a long time now. I mean, that's what these protests were for. They're wanting out of this dictatorship, and I'm pretty sure a good majority, a good handful of Iranian people would most definitely take and accept with open arms the American government and military to come in and help them get free of this dictatorship. But there are also many Iranians that would not want this because they don't really want to escalate further conflict between their country and others. So this could end up turning bad many different ways. I know we're only a day and a few hours into the new year, so there's a whole lot of time left. Um, I mean, we have midterms coming up here soon for certain offices, and it all just depends. I mean, this could really, depending on how this goes, for the midterms of the certain offices that are open or going to be, um, this could really damage elections because if President Trump decides to go to war with Iran, and it doesn't end well. Now, I'm not saying that it wouldn't end well, because the American military is one of the strongest in the world, and there's absolutely no way that we're going to lose to Iran unless they pull in allies, which could very likely happen depending on the course of action we take for attacking Iran. But if it ends up turning badly, or the American people really don't like what happened, then it could really affect the midterms and the Republicans' chances at gaining more seats in any place that's open. And it could very well allow Democrats to gain seats. But like I said, the American military is one of the greatest. There's absolutely no way that we'd be losing to Iran. It's just a question of how the American people would react if we actually attacked Iran. Now, this is all in the interest of the Iranian people if we do, and the interest of the world, because if we were to able to dismantle the Iranian dictatorship, that would cause a lot of unrest to cool down in certain aspects, because they would no longer feel threatened by Iran. But it would also allow other countries around Iran to take its place. So it all just depends on how things go. And it's really just a matter of time that we just have to wait, and find out, and not be too worried about this, and definitely pray about it. As the main thing that we have to do in this situation. We have to pray to give the President Trump wisdom. We have to pray to give the American government wisdom, the our generals wisdom. We just have to pray that God will help see us through this, so that way the right thing will happen. So, yeah, that's what I have here today for this episode. I woke up this morning and I saw the post and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to make a video over this. Um, so yeah, so let's just hope that we don't go to war. I mean, as good as it may be, don't really want to wish for war, because, I mean, like it's been said in the past, America cannot police the world, but there is times where America does have to help. And this is one of those times, because if we can free Iran of a dictatorship, we will be doing the Iranian people a very big favor. But it all just depends, because this could come down really badly, because then of course once we free them from this dictatorship, the question is who takes over. um there is a some royalty in Iran. I cannot think of his name off the top of my head, but he is there and would technically be like in the next of line to take over. But the question is, typically when a country goes in to eliminate a dictatorship, that country that came in typically takes over for a while to help them rebuild. So it all just depends on what happens, how long the war would take, and what kind of damage um, we did to Iran in this war. So it all just depends on those things, and it just really it just comes down to what God wants to happen. And that's just what we have to understand, is that what happens here is what God wanted to happen. We have to trust him. So just continue to pray for this situation, because this is a very dangerous thing that could happen here, and a lot of things. Just a lot of things could happen, and it's a very big situation. So definitely be keeping this situation in your prayers.